음, Hi guys. Hi guys. 베로니카 안녕하세요. Hi, 준비 13. 안녕하세요. 잘 있었어요? So, how was your last week? 지난주 어땠어요? 잘 지냈어요? 많이 덥나요? 거기 날씨 어때요? 파티마 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Hi guys. This is the K class live and we're gonna learn some Korean expressions here, and you can also enjoy watching it on YouTube channel, like both, like YouTube and on Instagram. So it's your choice. Anyways, 안녕하세요. 네. So we're gonna learn Korean expressions today. Fatima Neves, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Vanessa Ifrid, am I right? 안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. 한국은 지금 더워요. 엄청 더워요. 진짜 많이 더워요. 진짜 많이 덥습니다. 네. 투나산, 안녕하세요. 네. So we're gonna start class in 5 minutes. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요 is right. 안녕하세요. 네. And I was told that someone just told me that some of you or some of people who learn Korean and then they have no idea what like greetings in Korean, and then they just learn onions, okay, onion 하세요, onion 하세요. So someone just told me that episode, and that was so hilarious. Yeah. So 안녕하세요 is too difficult. So okay, so what if I just remember onion plus 세요. onion 세요 or onion 하세요. Just like that. 카탈리아 안녕하세요. 탈리아 안녕하세요. 네. 안녕하세요. 유튜브에서 왔어요. 네. 여기서 보여. 저도 지금 그 유튜브를 보고 있어요. 이렇게 핸드폰으로 유튜브를 보고 있어요. 그래서 채팅도 보고 있어요. 왜냐하면 물론 제가 그 인스타그램 채팅창을 볼 수 있지만, 음, 그 유튜브 채널에서는 그러니까 화면에서는 유튜브 채널 챗룸만 나오거든요. 그래서 지금 둘 다 보고 있어요. 인스타그램 in one screen and then YouTube channel in cell phone. For B은 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Hi guys. Hi guys. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Okay, so we have 3 minutes left and then we're gonna start. Okay, so I have a question. So did you watch the ceremony of Paris Olympics? I just watched it just right after I just woke up and then I just watched it. Wow, they were so huge, right? So many people gather there, and then like yeah, some people just like sang songs, and then yeah, the Tom Cruise and like Snoop Dogg was there, and then who was it? Uh, Singer, very famous singer, popular singer. Who was it? Who is she? Can you tell me who is she? 아, 티퍼, 라투나산, 죄송합니다. 괜찮아요. 예, practice. Yeah, keep practicing. 안 봤어요. 파티마오. 아니요, 안 봤어요. You didn't watch it. So actually, you don't have to. But there is a like biggest show, like one of biggest shows in the world. So I just watch it, and then yeah, so many celebrities like there, and then I just enjoy watching it. Maybe 4 years later, like 4 years from now, and then so the Olympics will be open in LA, right? So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, 1 minute left. Then we're gonna start. Oh, by the way, so I'm gonna tell you something. So actually, I realized I just tried my best to teach some Korean expressions last Monday, and then I realized that the class aired for 1 hour, right? So long, and then okay, so I need to make it shorter, and then so I just try to make it shorter today, but I'm not sure. When it ends, but yeah, so let's see. Okay. Hi. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 네. Okay, so time's up. So we should commence our class. Cherry and 82, you are here exact time. Yeah. 안녕하세요, 선생님. 안녕하세요, Cherry. 네. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Can you see that? Okay, so today we're gonna talk about what are we gonna talk about today? Today we're gonna talk about 식사도구. 식사도구. So what is 식사도구, 선생님? 건희-쌤, what is 식사도구? 식사도구 means eating tools, right? So 식사, what is 식사? 식사, there are two definitions in the dictionary. Number one is meal, right? Meal. Okay, so when you have a meal, we can say 식사해요. 식사해요. Okay, so 식사해요. So did you have something? Food? Like, how can I ask that? 식사했어요? Did you eat something or did you have something to eat? So 식사했어요? So we can ask that question. 식사했어요. So this is not just a literal question like I'm just wondering if you just had the meal right now. So it's just to say hello, right? So sometimes we just ask this question, 식사했어요? So did you eat something? To say hi. Okay, it's so funny, right? So 식사 means like just literal meaning is a meal, or number two, eating, but 식사 has like wider definition in Korea. Okay, so 식사, number one, meal, number two, eating. Okay, and 도구, what is 도구? 도구 means tool. Okay, 도구. So when we eat something and then we need tools, right? We need tools to cut or to lift up, right? So in order to do that, what should we need? Okay, so today we're gonna watch. Okay, let's go. Okay, number one, question number one. What is it? What is it? Okay, so there are two objects here, right? So this is something, and then this is another thing, right? So I'm asking you this object. Okay, so what is it? 1번 숟가락, 2번 젓가락, 3번 포크, 4번 나이프. What is it? What is the answer? 탈리아, 다행이네요. 지금 잘 보여요. 잘 보여? 파티마오, number one. Number one. 탈리아, 숟가락. Vanessa, number one. Oh, yeah. So all of you just made the number one, right? So the answer is right. Number one, 숟가락, spoon. Okay. Number one, 숟가락. 숟가락 is a spoon in Korean. And then what about this? 젓가락. 젓가락. So when we put things together, it sounds like 젓가락. 젓가락. Okay. Chopsticks. Okay. And then what about fork? 포크. Right? So we have no F sound. We have no F pronunciation. Right? So we can just say 포크. 포크. 나 포크 주세요. 포크 주세요. 포크. Okay. Okay. Number four. Knife. Knife. What is it? Knife. Actually, this is English. Knife. So this is knife. Knife. And also, we can just translate into Korean. What is it? 칼. So something to cut, like something sharp and to cut. So we call it 칼. 칼. Okay. So the answer is 숟가락, but I want you to know all of them in Korean. 숟가락, 젓가락, 포크, 나이프. Okay. Okay. So what if I just want to call them all together, right? Because 숟가락 and 젓가락, so this is the most used tools in Korea, right? Okay, so we call them together what? 수저. 수저. Okay, so 수 came from 숟가락, spoon, and 저 came from 젓가락. Okay, so if we put things together, it sounds 수저. Not 수저, no, 수저. Right? So we just drop the final consonants. So 수저. Okay? So if you just listen to what native speakers say, 수저 주세요 or 수저 있어요, right? So that means spoon and chopsticks. Okay? Spoon and chopsticks together. Okay? 수저. Okay. Okay, so there's some info about like Asian, specifically like East Asian. Japan. So if you look at these chopsticks over here, so there's a characteristics about Japanese chopsticks. They prefer wooden or bamboo chopsticks, usually rounded and pointed at the end. See that? So they're very like pointed at the end, right? So do you know why? Do you know why? So I just found the article that says because they just eat fish much, right? So they need to just pick up the soft flesh of fish often. So that's why their chopsticks look like this, like very sharp and pointed at the end. Okay, and then Korea. They typically use metal chopsticks. Yes, we are the only one. We are the only one country that uses what is it? It's, metal chopsticks. It is so special. Okay, often made of stainless steel, and then they are flat and have a square shape, just like that. Uh-huh. So it is so. Actually, it is more quite difficult than other things, other wooden chopsticks and other like wooden bamboo chopsticks. But yeah, it has some pro and cons, and it has strength. What is it? Actually, we can just dish it and then we can reuse it. So we can just save the more wasted objects. Okay. And then what about China? They commonly use longer wooden or bamboo chopsticks, so which are thicker and have a blunt end, just like that. So the end doesn't look like Japanese shape, right? Because they prefer it something like more soft and chewy. You know what I mean? Like dumpling or some noodles, just like that. So that's why they look like this. Okay, so yeah, so 3 chopsticks kinds and 3 different types. Okay. Okay, next one. What about this? What is it in Korean? 1번 밥, 2번 물, 3번 컵, 4번 봉. What is the answer? 1번 밥, 2번 물, 3번 컵, 4번 봉. Fatima, 3번. High 2021 to cup. Serenity. 3. 쿠브라누 쿠쿠베슬렘. cup. Standard 1. 먹으자. 먹으자. We have no options here. 먹으자. Okay. So mug. Mug is mug. Simona. 4. Number 4. Oh, you're so brave. Okay. Jimby 13. Number 3. Vanessa 3. My DG 3. And then It's Mira Diary. Number 3. Good. The answer is 3번 cup. Okay, number 1, pop. What is pop? Literally, pop means rice. Cooked rice, not just raw rice, right? So we call raw rice 쌀. On the other hand, so we just call like cooked rice that we can eat right away. That is called pop. Okay, but there's number 2 definition, like hidden meaning. What is it? Meal. Okay, so we Koreans love pop. Okay, so sometimes we can just replace like what is it? The meal with pop rice. Okay, 밥 먹었어? So 밥 먹었어 means I'm not just asking have you tried like pop or rice, right? Rice alone. No, it doesn't mean like that. So I just ask some question. Have you eaten or did you have lunch? Just like that. Okay, 밥 먹었어? Just like that. Okay, number 2. 2번 물. 물. 물 is water. Okay. 3번 cup. 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 Same thing. What about 공? 공 is ball. Ball. Okay. Got it. So the answer is 3번 cup. Okay. So there's another characteristic in Korea. In Korean restaurants, if you visit Korea and then you're gonna visit restaurants, right? So stainless steel cups are commonly used a lot, maybe 9 out of 10. Yeah, 90% of Korean restaurants in Korea, they use stainless cup. So easy to dish and then easy to just, it is so like permanently used. So we just prefer using it. Okay, so they can be used permanently and are suitable for both cold and hot water, right? So that's why we love to use these stainless steel cups. Okay, so it is a very interesting experience if you just came to Korea. Mhm. Okay, have you tried it? Uh-huh. It is so interesting, I guess, for you. Okay, next one. What is it? 이거 뭐예요? 뭐예요, 이거? 1번, 병. 2번, 접시. 3번, 컵. 4번, 수저. 1번, 병. 2번, 접시. 3번, 컵. 4번, 수저. What is it? The answer is 마해. Number 2. 반가워요. Hi 2022. 2021. 접시. Cherry. Number 2. Jimmy 13. Number 2. It's Mira. Number 2. 접시. Oh, yeah. 맞아요. 아주 잘했어요. The answer is 접시. Plate. So number 1, what is 병? So 병 is bottle. Bottle, right? So bottle. And then number 2 is 접시. So like this. And then number 3, cup. We just saw it. And then number 4, what was it? 수저. Do you remember that? Right? So we just learned this expression, right? So in front. Spoon and chopsticks, right? So we call the combination of tools like spoon and chopsticks, we call them 수저, not 숟가락 and 젓가락 or 숟가락 그리고 젓가락. You can use that, you can say that, but we prefer to use 수저. Okay, 수저. Okay, Gunnism, I have a question. So what's the difference between plate and dish in Korean? Okay, good question. 접시, right? So this is 접시, right? So this is 접시. So plate, 접시, is a flat dish used for serving food, while dish is the general term that can refer to any type of container used for serving or preparing food, right? So this is called 접시. Okay, so very flat, very flat, and then you can just contain anything, right? So this is 접시. But what about this? So this is a little bit different, right? So these we call them 그릇. 그릇. Okay, Goni-san. So what if I just call it 그릇? You can also say that. You can also say that 그릇 because 그릇, dish, is wider spectrum than plate. Actually, 접시 belongs to 그릇, right? So all of them, like some like container, while eating, we call them 그릇, right? 그릇. But especially when we just saw them like flat dish, so we call them 접시. Okay, so all of them are 그릇, but we call them 접시, plate. Okay, good. Okay, so especially, yeah, you can forget everything today, but don't forget this because, yes, if you visit Korea, and then you're gonna watch this anyway. 앞접시. What is 앞접시? This is called 앞접시. Okay, the 앞접시 refers to a small individual plate used for taking food from shared dishes, right? So this is so big, right? We cannot eat it like through this, right? So we should just share it, right? So how can we share? How can it be shared? How can I be shared with any what? This, through this, right? With this 앞접시. So 앞 means in front, right? In front of me, in front of person. 앞접시. So this is called 앞접시. So you're gonna watch it, you're gonna see it, right? So don't be panicked. Don't be panicked if you see this, right? So maybe some of you might not know, oh, what is it? What is this for? Right? So you can just share it. You can just share, like there's a big spoon, and then you can just share with for your food, right? So this is all yours. Yeah, this is for hers, I guess. So this is called 앞접시. So if you ask something to waiter, and then how can you say that? 앞접시 주세요. Right? 앞접시 주세요. Please give me 앞접시. 앞접시 주세요. So this is called 앞접시. Okay, see that? So what is it? This is stainless steel cup, right? The Korea thing, I guess. Okay. Okay, last question. Last question. What is it? Okay, so we all know this is cup, right? Cup. But what is it? What is it in Korean? 1번. 컵숟가락. 컵숟가락. 2번. 컵안경. 컵안경. 3번. 컵신발. 4번. 컵받침대. 1번 컵숟가락, 2번 컵안경, 3번 컵신발, 4번 컵받침대. The answer is, what is it? Maybe this is most difficult in this session, I guess. Okay, just try to guess. It is not easy. Yeah, so I'm saying that. I'm telling you, this is not easy. Just be careful. Okay, 1번 컵숟가락, 2번 컵안경, 3번 컵신발, 4번 컵받침대. The answer is, okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway. The answer is, ta-da! 4번 컵받침대. Okay, so actually I just made it up. So 컵숟가락, no, there's no this such a word like this. 컵숟가락, no, it doesn't exist. 컵안경, no. 컵신발, no. So all of three options are not are not recommendable. Yeah, so they don't exist. Okay, but 숟가락, 숟가락 itself is spoon, and then 안경 is this. This is 안경. 안경, glasses, and then 신발, shoes. 신발. Okay, so 숟가락, spoon, 안경, glasses, and 신발, shoes. What about 컵받침대? So this is called 컵받침대. Cup saucer. Cup saucer. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so in English, I didn't know that, but yeah, so while I'm just preparing for this class, and then I just learned the new thing. Yeah, this is cup saucer, right? Cup saucer. And then this is cup coaster. But we don't differentiate, right? So we don't separate in Korea, right? So we all call it all together 컵받침 or 컵받침대. Okay, so yeah, so you can use either 받침 or 받침대. So everyone understands that. 받침대. Okay, what is this for? What is this word for? 받침 came from supporting. 받침. What is it? 받치다. This is the verb, and this is ing, noun. Okay, so 받치다 means to support or to hold up something, right? So if I just hold up like cup, and then I become 받침 something, right? 받치는 사람, 받치는 person. Okay, so 받치다 means to support or to hold up. 받침, 받치다. And then 대 is just calling object, right? So it doesn't mean nothing, right? So just 대, so we just added. 받침대 means supporting object, like cup coaster or cup saucer, just like that. So like I told you, in Korea, we don't differentiate between them, right? So we just call that one thing 컵받침 or 컵받침대. Got it? Okay. Okay, so this is it for today. And then we're gonna practice it, okay? So please follow me, and then we're gonna practice it, okay? If you're a Korean learner, this is most important part. Okay, so I'm gonna say first, and please follow me. Okay, open your mouth, please. 식사 도구. Eating tools. Next, 숟가락, 숟가락, 젓가락, 젓가락, 포크, 포크, 나이프, 나이프, or 칼, 칼. Okay. 수저, spoon and chopsticks together. 수저, 수저. Okay, number 1. 밥, 밥. Number 2. 물, 물. Number 3. cup, cup. Number 4. 봉, 봉. Number 1. 병, 병. 접시, 접시. cup, cup. 수저, 수저. Okay. 접시, plate. 그릇, dish. Okay, so I had one question from you. So what about bowl? Like bowl? We also call it bowl, right? So bowl is not just this, right? So bowl is for cooking, right? So like a little bit bigger rounded object, right? So we call it bowl, bowl. 앞접시. So 앞접시 is a small individual plate in front of you, in front of a person, right? So this is called 앞접시. Okay. Maybe we can just follow number 4 only. 컵 받침대. 컵 받침대. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, last one. 받치다. What is it? To support or to hold up. Just like that. 받치다. 받치다. Okay. Good. Okay, so any questions? Any questions? So I'm gonna read your questions, yeah, from now on. So please ask me anything. Maybe 그렇죠. It's Mira. Did you eat? Right. So 밥 먹었어? Just like that. And then Talia, many meaning of 병. Right. You're right. You're so genius. 병 has a lot of meanings, right? So some first one we just saw it, bottle. But sometimes it is called disease. When you become sick and then I'm so sick, and then you can say 나 병 났나 봐. 무슨 병이야? So what kind of disease you have? And then 머리에서 감기야. Maybe it's a cold. Just like that. So 병 itself, it also means disease. And punishment is not 병. So punishment is 벌. Talia, don't forget. Punishment is 벌. So it's a little bit different, right? 병, 별. 병, 벌. So I'm gonna type it. So 벌 is punishment. Okay. And then Fatima, you learned something new? Good. Raj, sure. Chaudhary, am I right? So 좋은 저녁이에요, 선생님. 네, 좋은 저녁이에요. 네, 저는 네팔 사람입니다. 안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요, Kishore. Am I right? Yeah, 안녕하세요. 저는 한국 사람입니다. 네, 반갑습니다. 네. 네, 혹시 뭐 다른 question 있어요? 벌 맞아요. 탈리아, you made a right point. Good point. 벌 has two meanings. Number 1, punishment. And number 2, what is it? Bee. Like bee, flying bee. So okay, so if there are two meanings like 벌, so how can I just distinguish it, right? How can I know this is for punishment or this is for B? Depending on context. Depending on context, you can tell it right away. Okay? For example, 벌이 날다. What is it? 벌이 날다. Is it like punishment flies? No, it's bee flies, right? So you can just tell it right away. 탈리아, 한국어를 공부하는 게 by context, you're right. 한국어를 공부하는 게 꿀잼이에요. 꿀잼이에요. 아, 네. 맞아요. 맞아요, 탈리아. 특히 이 언어는 외국어를 공부할 때는 좀 when you learn like some foreign language, like enjoyment, like or some being into something is so important because, like just in my opinion, the learning language is not just learning something, right? Because learning language itself cannot be tool, right? Cannot be like purpose, right? So we need to make some purpose, like, oh, I want to watch K-drama without subtitles, or I want to speak like some languages, like foreign language, in front of like native speakers, right? So there's some purpose, but oh, I want to learn language itself. Yeah, so maybe academically you can just approach it, but language cannot be purpose only, right? So you need to some motivation, like reaching to something else, right? So maybe if you just found like some like pure enjoyment, like learning languages, you're so academic person, and then I can say, yeah, you're so genius. Uh-huh. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Okay, Tiofana, from the topic of subject. What do you mean from the topic of subject? Anyways, yeah. So we just learned today. We learned about some eating tools in Korean. 쿠브라누 쿠 베슬렘 좋은 수업입니다. 감사합니다, 선생님. 감사합니다. Yeah, thanks for coming here. And then I'm so glad you're here. So you're in the right place. Yeah. 말레이시아에서 인사드립니다. 네, 안녕하세요. 말레이시아. Hi, Malaysia. 네, 저는 한국에서 인사드립니다. Okay, so time's up. Maybe, yeah. So I just made it short, and then yeah, my mission is complete, right? So I'm so glad I just did it. So 30 minutes, maybe that's so good length, I guess. Okay, so if you have any further questions, please ask questions through the Instagram or YouTube channel comments. And then, oh, I want to rewatch it. I want to just review what we learned today. And then you can go to YouTube channel, which is called Into the K Universe, right? Into the K Universe. And then you can just rewatch it. Okay? So good. 오케이, 탈리아, 오늘도 감사합니다, 선생님. 다음 주에 또 봬요. 먼저 갈게요. 예, 탈리아, 조심히 가세요. 네. So, Tifana, how you tell the difference from punishment from B? That was a question. So, yeah, so like I said, so you already know it, right? So, by the context or depending on the context, you can just tell the difference right away. 벌이 나다. or 나는 잘못했어요. 잘못했어. I did something wrong, and then 벌 받을게요. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna receive B, right? So I'm gonna receive punishment. 벌 받을게요. Just like that, right? So you can just distinguish it right away from the context. Okay. Drex E, 안녕하십니까? 네, 안녕하세요. 시모나 파시오, 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 저도. Okay, so today we should call it a day, and then there's another class next Monday. Okay, so see you next Monday, right? Promise me you will come again. Okay, last one. 안녕하세요, 선생님. Your posts have been so helpful to me, and I love this kind of K class live. Oh, that is so sweet. please do this more often. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so I will. So please come, right? So all of you, the more you come and the more maybe like flourishing contents I can make. Okay? So please come again. Okay, so we should call it a day and then 다음 주 월요일에 만나요. 예, see you next Monday. Bye bye. 안녕히 계세요. Bye bye.